Hi guys, and welcome back to the Purpleness Detailing Academy, where this week we are joined by this Lamborghini Aventador. Now you're probably wondering why I'm stood in front of the finished article, and that is because we're actually at the end of the detail, but we're going to take you back to where we first started. So that is the primary wash stage now done. We're now going to move on to the decontamination stage. Now this car is going in for full PPF at the end of the week. So first thing we're going to do is use iron out to get rid of any ferrous metals. We're going to use obliterate to get rid of any tar and glue spots. And we're also going to move on to the clay bar to get rid of any sort of contamination that's in the paintwork that our eyes can't see. So the car's now back in the bay and it is parked obviously the opposite way. And the reason for this is because the front end already has PPF on it. So there's no machine polishing needed there. But the back end is all exposed still. So we're going to start machine polishing with that. So before even putting a machine polisher to the paintwork, the first we need to do is tape up all the sensitive areas, so plastics and rubbers. So let's get that done. So the taping up now is all done and complete. Now it's a light tape up job for this because there's not a lot of rubber or plastic on this car. So it's now time to machine polish and get down to the nitty gritty. So I thought I'd just take this time just to stop and reflect on the work that I've just done. In terms of the rear bumper, it's come out really well. One pass per section has made it pretty much back to how it should have been out of the factory. Now, the only thing that I'm thinking of for the rest of the car is the fact that this bumper is aftermarket, and we've also got the Lamborghini paintwork to deal with. So we're dealing with two different lacquer types. So what I'm getting right here is really nice, really easy. But when it comes onto the Lamborghini paintwork, is it going to be as easy? We'll see. We're on to the Lamborghini paintwork now, and I've already done a little section on this rear end here and it's going really well. It's pretty much the same story as the rear bumper, but there's also one little section on here that's a little bit different to the paintwork itself, and that is these black accents. Now sometimes solid black can pose a really big challenge for detailers to get them absolutely perfect, but it's all about finding that right combination. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to have a little go, find out if my combination right now is working or I need to go heavier or lighter, and see what we get from that. With that test spot complete, it can confirm that it actually came out really well. There's one or two deeper scratches in there, but for this particular section, they're really close to the front. I don't really want to play with that edge too much. But overall, scratches are all gone, swells have been removed, and it pretty much ties in with the rest of the paintwork. Again, we're going with a medium compound, medium pad, and it's really giving a nice shine to this car and eliminating all those defects that are in the paintwork. So we're going to crack on with that. I'm going to get the rest of this black bit done at this side here, jump to the other side, and then continue down the side of the cars too. the exterior of the vehicle now complete, we're going to turn our attention to the interior. Now, when the owner dropped it off, we noticed that the interior is a little bit grubby, so we're going to go through there and give it a general tidy up. After that, we'll then tend to the exterior finishing parts such as the tyres and the glass. Just like that, the Lamborghini detail is now fully complete. And again, I just want to take this time to recap what we've done during this week. So the first thing we did was the wash stage and decontamination stage. We brought the car back inside, inspected it with lights, and then we proceeded with machine polishing. Again, the front end didn't need doing because it was already PPF'd. Now after machine polishing, we then went into the interior and gave that a good clean out for the owner, and then finished off with the last little finishing touches, such as the glass and the wheels. Now guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.